All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In this video, this is a very specific video because I'm sitting with Malika from Cambodia, and I know her because my filmmaker, Jenny, is actually her boyfriend. So this is why I thought it would be cool because Jenny told me that she loves languages and that she wanted to have something around languages. So I thought it would be cool if we would jump on a call together and I can give her a couple of advices, tips to start her own thing, right? And this is what we're gonna do in this video. We're gonna see um, how she can start, what she can do. And at the end of this video, you will see if we can do something. All right. By the way, I can hear someone typing in the background. I don't know if it's Jenny, but it's
Actually, no,
very.
I heard it from you as well.
Oh, really? All right. It's all right. I guess it's fine. So Mo, can you present yourself real quick? Who you are? And yeah, go ahead.
All right, hello everyone. I'm Malika and just Mo. I'm from Cambodia, and right now I'm a third year student of business major, and currently I'm working as the marketing, digital marketing in like agency company things. Yes.
All right. Cool. Awesome. And so how many languages do you speak?
Um, Fully, I'll say three, including my native language, but like some like half language things that I learned just by myself for like a few months is Chinese.
All right. So you speak Cambodian? Is that the
Yeah,
name of the language?
Cambodian.
Yeah. All
Yes.
right. So Cambodian English, you have a very good English, and Chinese, Mandarin
Thank
Cantonese.
you. Yes. That my third language, like that I can speak daily, is Thai language.
All right. All right. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. And guys, so but by the way, this is like usually the first question you should ask yourself, like um and well, otherwise you won't be here. But what is the reason? This is what I always ask people that are willing to do is why do you want uh to build this language teaching business? Why?
To be honest, I learn everything, like all the languages, is I learn it by myself.
Hmm.
And I feel like past few years that I learned that those language by myself, I got a lot of tips to help me like to learn the language fast and to how to communicate better than that. So I got a lot of like ideas, all the tips.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Great. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. So you know where you want to do it. My second question is, and this is one of the most powerful exercises. This is literally what I did when I started, because I actually didn't know I wanted to teach languages, and well, this is one of the most powerful exercises. So,
Mm-hmm.
what are your strengths in your current life? So you speak all those languages. What are you good
Mm-hmm.
at? Then some people are not good at. Do you know?
The in English thing, like I mean in language thing,
Yeah, yeah, in languages. Yeah, yeah.
I'll say I learn faster than like people, like normal people, because like if I get into it, I'll say 2 months I can learn a lot, like learning a lot of new language.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna take notes at the same time as well. Okay, so you learned faster than others. Do you have any other thing? Anything else?
Mm, Probably teaching, like teaching people like to know more, like to get the same tip as me, something like that, and it's really good explainer to them.
Okay, great, great, cool. What problems have you solved in the past with languages? What problems have you solved that's maybe some people
uh
didn't?
That's a really good question. It's about speaking because I
Hmm.
learned English since I was young by myself, never went to English class.
All right.
So at the time I don't dare to talk, like to speak English to anyone. Whenever I heard that that person really good in speaking English, I would just walk away. I will not gonna talk to that person. But then after high school, I get to study in another country and I have to open up to try to speak English to people. And I improve a lot that I can speak English daily. with people, because before, I cannot even say hello or how are you. So that's a
Okay.
really good solution.
All right. Damn, that's a very good one. Okay. So, and what about Chinese? Is it the same?
Oh, Chinese.
Or
To be honest, I'm only good at listening, because
all right.
I listen to a lot of Chinese thing. But for speaking, because as I told you, I never be able to talk to anyone in English. I mean in Chinese. So I don't really good at speaking Chinese,
你
like
会
about the
说普
tone
通
things.
话吗？
Oh,
No,
I
no, I
don't
don't
even
speak.
I don't even know.
You basically, so you're Chinese, you're not really able to. So this is what I tell a lot of people. When you teach someone a language or anything actually, you don't need to become an expert. You can literally be 2 or 3 steps ahead, right? Like on my side,
Right.
I'm not a native speaker. I'm not like in Spanish, I can speak. I wouldn't say I'm perfect, but would you be able to teach someone Chinese or not?
Probably not,
Okay, cool. So we're gonna
because yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
All
We're
right.
not gonna use this one, right? So we have 2 languages
Mhm.
left, which is Cambodian or English. Or another one you need to learn. This is also an option, but I would definitely not recommend this. It's like to learn the language for like 6 months and then you can teach.
Uh-huh.
This is not something,
Oh,
this is
okay.
not where I would move forward. All right. So we have those 2 options. All right.
Mhm.
Um, let me just go back to my notes here. What I did is this. Um, cool. Um, the next question is, what are the people? All right, this is a very important question. What type of people do you relate naturally? What are people that you connect with naturally? Do you connect
Mm.
with girls, with maybe you have some connections in some areas? On my side, I'm gonna tell you what I picked. So when I was 21, how old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 20. I turned 22 in 2 months,
All right, cool.
so
So
21.
I started teaching English when I was 20 years old. All right.
Damn. Okay.
And when I was 20 years old, I literally didn't have like I built a business when I was 18,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a lot of connection with entrepreneurs, right? With like French entrepreneurs. So when I started this English thing, I decided to help them. Why? Because I had an edge. I knew I knew them already. You know what I mean? Like I had connections with entrepreneurs. So maybe you have already like some connections. Are people yeah, that you maybe know and that you can relate to easily.
To be honest, like not, I don't really relate to people like Asian people. Mostly it's like British people, like people from like Europe, or mostly American.
Okay, great. And do you live in Cambodia right now?
Oh yes.
All right, great. Cool. Cambodian is only spoken in Cambodia, right?
No,
No.
now they speaking like mostly they teaching English, Chinese, and French.
No, but Cambodian is spoken in Cambodia or in other countries. Like French is spoken in Switzerland, France.
Speaking, yeah, we speaking two language, Cambodian and English.
And is it spoken in other countries or just Cambodia?
No, just Cambodia.
Okay, nobody speaks Cambodian in like other countries, like,
No.
unless expats. All right, cool. Makes sense. Great. Okay. Um, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, on my side, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna do now. I'll
Okay.
literally go in Chat GPT. I hope you can see. Do you see my screen?
Yes,
Wait, wait. What do you see here?
but not fully screen, just like half top, the top half.
Wait, I think I don't see my screen. Wait, Chat GPT. All right. Do you see my, okay, do you see my Chat GPT now?
Okay, I
Yep.
saw it now.
All right. So what we're gonna do here is one thing very important. The market doesn't care about your passion, right? So
Mm-hmm.
still, it doesn't mean you have to teach a language you don't want and you have to, like because this is the whole idea about building a business as well, is not to wake up and be like, oh shit, I need to do this, I need to do this, right? But sometimes you need to do it. But we're gonna do two things, right? I wrote this before you told me that you wouldn't be able to speak Chinese. But if this is really
Yeah.
what the market wants, we might explore this, and you might just improve your Chinese for a couple of weeks, and then later you can find someone to help you with the delivery. But
Mhm.
we're gonna do this, right? How many people do not speak English? On my side, what I would suggest right now is teaching English to Cambodians, because you're from there. Um,
Uh-huh.
you can relate with them, even though you told me it's you relate more to Americans. But the problem is that with America, usually America, well, not all of them obviously, but it's very difficult to compete with Americans. Like if you're not American
Mm.
and you don't have like perfect English, it's very difficult to compete. It's a very tough market if you're not from there, right? So we're just gonna check this, all right? We're just gonna ask ChatGPT. So how many people do not speak English in Cambodia? Cambodia. So this is very good. 17 million, right? 4.8 million estimated English speakers. So roughly English speakers, non-English speakers, which means, I mean, obviously it's not our market, but you have 12 million people you could help,
Okay.
right? This is
Yes.
crazy, right? A lot of people learn it, but few are fluent conversationally. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
Cambodia ranks among the lowest globally in English proficiency. This is crazy though. So I mean, this is very good for you, you know? This is very, I don't know if it's true. We have to check it out, but this is already a good thing. So how many Cambodians want to learn Chinese? There's no exact global number. Chinese is the one rising foreign language in Cambodia. Okay, Chinese investments, tourism from China, English bilingual rate, Chinese. Okay, rough rate 3 to 6 million learners or potential learners.
Damn. Okay.
That's crazy, right?
That's a
So
lot.
that's a lot. That's a lot as well. So here is what ChatGPT tells us. Um, English, lower but growing fast, majority, explosive growth, money, business, and this is more for stable growth and education global. On your side,
Mm-hmm.
do you have what you told me that you're in marketing, right? You're studying right now in like marketing and stuff, right?
I study like the whole business thing.
Okay, so this might be interesting, but the problem is that you don't have any background in business, so I wouldn't recommend going here. If you were
Mm.
35 years old and if you had invested in Cambodia, if you had like Chinese friends and all that stuff, that would make sense. But I wouldn't go here. I would go for this one. This is where there's the highest demand, and especially this one. Like, no, this one really like got me, like amongst the
Yeah.
lowest globally in English proficiency. Cool. Now, just I want to challenge you a little bit. What do you think is the next thing we're going to do now? So I mean, anyway, we didn't commit yet to this one, but on my side, I think that this might be the smartest one. What do you think is the next step?
Probably like the tip
All right. What tip?
or how it started.
No,
Oh,
we are going
I
to we're going. I'm gonna tell you what we're going to do is
okay.
we're just gonna check if people are actually selling this, right? Again, there's this
Mm.
theory in this. Have you read the book Red Ocean, Blue Ocean?
No,
All right.
never.
This book talks about a red ocean is basically red. There's like sharks, there's a lot of people competing and stuff like this. A blue ocean is where there is no one competing, right? So, and here we're not trying to Elon Musking, all right? If I put it as a verb, we don't want to Elon Musk, right? We just want to be in a market where people compete already, right? We want a proven market and we want to be there and sell something that works already. We don't want to be
Okay.
we don't want to be the only English school in Cambodia. So we're just going to check, all right? We're going to check again with ChatGPT and Google as well. All right. So let me just open here. So let's check. So how many English schools there are in Cambodia, please? And what is the most famous one? Let's see.
That's a really good question.
Okay, 90. All right. It's I thought it was gonna be more, but it's still a lot. Like, I mean, if there is 90 English schools, it's not zero, you know?
Yeah.
So 68. All right. Reality check. Cameroon, it's full of English schools. I don't know if you know those cities, I guess.
Oh yeah, I do.
AI Language Center, probably the most well-known. Okay, so we're just gonna check. That's the McDonald's of English school. All right, cool. So this,
That's a really good skill.
yeah, you know it?
Yeah.
All right. So we're just gonna check what they do. This is very important. Like, basically, you know, like building a language teaching business is you're not reinventing the wheel. We're not building a tech company. We're literally doing something that already works, right? We don't want to
Okay.
help people to learn a new language that doesn't exist, right? So this one, it's not a language school, all right? Northbridge.
Ooh.
I'm not sure. Okay, I think it's they don't understand. High volume. No, I just want English schools.
English school, there's a one, but it's kind of like university things,
Yeah,
but
that's the thing. So that's the thing. But maybe I mean, if there is a lot of universities providing English courses, um, yeah, it could be okay as well. Online English schools. Okay, British Council is not really a school. Cambly is not a the hell. This is not. This is exactly not what I wanted. Anyway, in Cambodia. Okay, local Cambodian. Most commonly focus on offline classes, maybe offer Zoom classes. All right. Well, this is good. Yeah, because it's like basically global platforms. So you could be the one. Um, yeah, this is cool.
wow.
What this means. The market is not saturated online, but dominated by cheap tutors and unstructured platforms. The gap, nobody is doing structured transformation like, I mean, he says like me because this is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Community, bottom line Cambodians mainly use British Council, Cambly, cheap marketplaces, local online English schools, very weak, almost non-existent, which means massive opportunity for a premium online offer. This is cool. Great. This is where it gets dangerous. All right. This is good. This is a very good sign. I'm just gonna check this. Okay, English. English as a second language. Um, Damn, okay, this for mean for kids or what?
Yeah, they're training kid speaking English
Okay,
since
kids
they was
only?
young.
Kids only?
No, mostly it's kids.
All right, cool. Because again, maybe this is what you know, like maybe this is who you should target. I don't know, we have to check. Can I switch to
Mm.
English? Oh no, shit. Oh God. Um, I don't know. Okay, service. Uh, what? What is this? Health center? What? What is this? Okay. Anyway, I'm lost. Okay, I don't understand their website. So, anyway, AI. Okay, AI language center. Test your English. All right. Okay, this is a random test. All right. I'm just checking the website here. You just have to again check. Okay, this is like how they sell. We're not gonna really dive in depth here, but this is what you should do all the time. Like
Okay.
study what they do, what are their services, who they sell to. Like again, here we can see that they sell to kids. If you see that all the
Mm-hmm.
schools are teaching kids, well, this might be for a reason, right? And this is what you should do as well. All right.
Okay.
Um, all right. Yeah, I don't really understand their website, to be honest. They have events. Okay, Kid program. I found something. Oh, they also have Chinese programs.
Yes,
Diploma
they do.
program, pre-kid programs. Where Modern Language Center will offer students a variety of ways to learn. AI is now one of the biggest schools with more than 20 campuses across the Kingdom of Cambodia. All right. Generous English program, age 12 plus. All right, master. Okay, I was checking the website. Cool. So this is what we should do. All right. Um, Obviously we don't have time for this, but this is what you should do then. When you decide, like, all right, just to recap a little bit. So what we did is, what are your strengths, right? Who do you relate to? And we saw that you have a very good English. You can teach English to Cambodians. And again,
Okay.
you're gonna teach beginners, right? Those Cambodians who can't speak a word of English. Do you know some of them?
Alright. Probably, yeah, like most of my
Exactly.
side family.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
But to be honest, they once they like get adult, once they don't speak English, they like feeling like not really useful to learn.
Yeah,
That's their
this is
mindset.
we're not gonna target them. Exactly.
Mm.
This is a very good point, and thank you for mentioning it. We're not gonna target people who find it useless. On my side, I don't. On my side, this is my side, but maybe it's not gonna be your case. On my side, I don't target people below 30 years old. Jenny can tell you.
Okay.
We've never had a student who is below 30 years old. The problem is that people that are below 30 years old, I mean, not for all of them, but as you said, they don't really want to do it because they don't see the value there. They don't find it useful. They're studying, they're busy playing video games and stuff like this, and they don't have the
Right.
money, right? Whereas someone who's 50
Mhm.
years old, he's like, oh, I really need to learn English, right? So maybe on your side, you're not gonna target your family. Well, this is obviously not the thing to do. You shouldn't target your family. But maybe we're going to find out that people who need English the most are Cambodian professionals, right? Cambodian
Mhm.
that work in a certain job and they need English to make more money or
Yeah, okay.
to do other things, right? There's a
Yeah.
guy, his name is Kalle Anders. He's from Sweden, and he has like 4 million followers on YouTube. He helps
Damn.
South Americans. He's like literally an English teacher, and he helps South Americans learn English, and he helps them to learn English so that they can move from South America to the US. And then he has also like an offer where he helps people. I'm not sure if it's an offer or maybe like a small upsell where he helps people
Mhm.
to move there so he can help them and like get their visa and stuff like this. I'm not even exactly sure if it's exactly what he does, but you get the idea. So maybe this is something you should explore as well. Like, hey, is it maybe I can help people move away from Cambodia, learn English, go to Europe? Is there maybe I don't know the market in Cambodia, but this is what you should do. What do you think? Do you know a lot of people? Is it like a common thing in Cambodia to leave the country and go to Europe or go to US or UK or whatever?
To be honest, things about Europe or USA, things like any country, most people they can go there because of the family things.
Okay.
Like, and the second thing is they are rich.
Okay.
So only people that can go outside the country for working, just only like in Asia, I think like a neighbor country to
Mhm.
make easy money and no need to worry about English, that something like that. Mhm.
Okay. But I mean, like, I'm not talking about traveling. I'm talking about like moving there, like living there.
Yes,
Is it a thing? Okay, cool, awesome, great, makes
yes,
sense.
is the thing.
On a side note, you said something very interesting. Something very important when you choose targeting is the buying power. Something I did in my advertising campaigns. It's one sentence. They changed everything. Look at this. If you have an ad, and take notes, this is very important. If you have an ad, all right, and you target Cambodian people, if you're like, hey, how do you say, do you want to learn English in Cambodian?
Mm-hmm.
How do you say?
Inquire.
Yeah, 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 sorry, in your
Uh,
yeah.
okay. Trong Hiền Pisa Ang Layat.
Okay, this means, do you want to learn English, right?
Yes, you want
Okay.
to learn English.
Okay, this is what most people do, right? What I did
Mhm.
instead, so this is what I used to do, like, hey, do you want to learn English? Right? Wrong. What should you do instead? what you can do instead is like, hey, do you travel a lot to Europe and the UK? And do you want to move
Okay.
there? And you want to learn English? I can help you. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
In the first one, you talk to anyone. In the second one, you target rich people, quote
Mm.
unquote, and you target
Okay.
people who want to move there, who have the money, who travel. If they travel, they have the money. This is also what I did. Like, hey, do you travel a lot and you struggle to speak English? Boom. People who travel a lot resonate with my message. And it's not just random people, kids, 14-year-olds that just want to learn English. This is very
Mm.
important. All right. This is very,
Okay.
very, very important for the messaging. All right. Does it make sense?
It does. It does.
It does? All right, cool. Great. So on my side, this is what you should do. Like, this is literally what you should do. You should help Cambodians learn English. But now, I mean,
Okay.
we don't have a lot of time left. But what I would do then is like explore what type of people so you'd like to help and where you can relate to, right? This is very important. Where you can, Jenny, for example, he's a filmmaker, right? So if one day he's going to
Mm-hmm.
build a program, if he's going to help language teachers to make money online, it doesn't make sense. He's going to help filmmakers to make money online, right? Because he's been there. He can
Okay.
talk to them. He can
Uh-huh.
resonate with them. So maybe you can just help girls who want to travel to Europe. It's a small audience, but it doesn't matter. All right. Because even though even if you have 1,000, 2,000 customers and then they travel to Europe, you can maybe make a deal with a Europe a school or villas and you get a commission.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you build this business, right? It's fine. You don't need like
Okay.
100,000 customers. All right. So I know I asked you this question already, but who do you think you can relate to in Cambodia? And who would you like to help?
Okay. After I heard you say it earlier, I found a lot of people like this. So a lot of girls, and yeah, mostly girls. They got a lot of like, mostly of them they got foreigners boyfriend, and they like going travel with their boyfriend and everything. But the thing is that English it sucks. So I saw that a lot, like all the time. Like mostly they making video posting on TikTok things, and the English it sucks. But they travel a lot with their boyfriend, and that's a lot of people in Cambodia.
Okay. And is it a big like so their English is not good enough to talk with their with their boyfriends or girlfriends?
Um, they
Okay.
like their firstly their accent, and
Okay.
then their grammar. They're like just talking like just one or two words to make them understand. You know what I mean? Like not like if it's like a full sentence, but they just cut it to like two words or three words that it's hard to understand.
Okay. I'm just typing in ChatGPT so to see if there is something here. This is a very deep problem, by the way. This is very good. Because the deeper the problem, the better it is to solve.
Mm,
Again, if you just, you know, if it's just a friend, it's fine, but this is a very big problem. Um, let's see if we can check something here. Yeah, I mean this is ChatGPT again. You'd have to check. Actually, I just thought about it. God,
okay.
you're in a relationship with a French man.
Yeah.
So this is actually very good because you can literally make reels and content of like, hey guys, like in Cambodian, like, hey, like literally saying this
Mm,
in Cambodian, like, hey guys,
okay.
before I met my boyfriend, it was awful. We couldn't speak together, and now I just love my life because I can speak with my boyfriend and we can have amazing experience. But before
Mm,
we couldn't do this because of what? Because of English.
English.
Boom. And here you got it, right? This could be your whole storytelling, and you're gonna talk about this
Mm,
the whole time, right? But again, you need to find out. So we have this option. We have this option where people move to Europe, move to the UK because they have quote unquote money, right? And
mm-hmm.
Another thing you could do is literally target, well, this is a bit more complicated, but you could target the boyfriend of the girl. But this is more this is more
Okay.
complex. This is more complicated.
Yeah.
It's more complicated, so we're not going to explore this. This is what I did. So between 2% and 5% of young adults have a foreign partner or have had one. That gives roughly 200 to 500,000 Cambodians who are or have been in relationship with foreigners. And 70% of them struggle. So boom, you do the math and you have like 150,000 Cambodians who have a
Wow.
relation. And why this is a massive pain point, they can express the misunderstandings, dependency on partner, loss of confidence, and you can
Right.
go very, very deep. Like, hey, as ChatGPT says, very emotional, very real. Like, hey, you might lose your boyfriend because of your English. You know, I'm
True.
exaggerating, but you get the idea, which is actually true, right? So fix your
Yeah.
English, and then you can help them with their dating
Wow.
lives, give them dating advice or
Uh-huh.
whatever. This could be very good, right? So this is so we have those two options, right? Maybe we can have a third option if you know some people, maybe in business, or maybe it could be kids. If you have a lot of people, you know a lot of people with kids, this could be like, remember,
Uh-huh.
think about something you have an edge on. Like maybe it's because you know a lot of people in this era or this era. This is very important. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're gonna move forward with the next steps that you should move forward to. But usually, what you should do at this stage, and I know it's a 40-minute call, and it's your future, so you don't have to decide now. You really need to take time to research and find what's the best niche, and then you commit. You're like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna commit to helping Cambodian girls in a relationship with a foreign partner, with a foreign man,
Mm-hmm.
fix the relationship with English and so on and so forth. All right. And it's a very small market. And this is called positioning because you're going to be the only girl doing this. Do you see the difference between this and I teach English?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the difference? It's huge, right? This is called positioning. This is where you'll be perceived as the expert. All right?
Okay.
Cool. Now, what is the next step in your opinion? What are we going to do next?
Oh, I literally have no idea because I really love listening and you are really good speaking, like speaker. So I just focusing on listening.
All right. No worries, no worries. All right, no worries. So the next thing we're going to do is to create the offer, right? So we're going to create
Okay.
an offer. So we for the sake of the call, we're just gonna assume that you chose. So just chose one. Which one do you want to go for? Just for the example. Maybe you can go back
Uh,
on, but I'm just gonna show you what we're going to do. Like the niche. Which one? You want to help the girlfriends, the girls that have a boyfriend who doesn't speak.
uh-huh.
Which one do you want to go for?
To be honest, I'll
You
say
can change it
50-50.
later. You can change it later. It's just for the sake of the example because you need more time to
Okay.
research.
I'll say saving the girls.
Okay, cool. So talking to the girls who have a
Mm-hmm.
French boyfriend, Italian boyfriend, whatever, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Great. Who fell in love with a foreigner? Great. We're gonna explore this. Now, we're gonna create the offer. So, what do we think we're gonna do in the offer when you're gonna teach them English? How are you gonna charge them? How are you gonna make money?
In the first step, probably don't make it too high.
Okay. And how much?
Yeah.
How much? How much would you charge? Like per session? How would you do it?
In Cambodia, to be honest, I met a lot of people who learning English online,
Mhm.
and they do like for 1 month they do $10.
Okay, we're not gonna do this. All right, we're not gonna do
So
this.
I don't have any idea how much should I charge because
Okay,
that's the normal price that I heard the most.
okay, I'm gonna tell you. This is so we're not gonna do this, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah, we're not gonna do this. Okay. Great.
Okay.
What we're going to do is, well, again, this is the most important part. You are not gonna charge per hour. Please take notes. This is literally the most important thing of the entire video is do not charge per hour. You
Okay.
are gonna charge a transformation. People don't want English lessons. People don't want 2 hours with Mo to learn English. What do people want? What do those girls want? Tell me. I know already, but what do they want?
Speaking English, speaking
Nope.
better.
Nope.
Better communication,
Nope.
more understandable.
Nope.
Oh wow.
What do they want deeply, deep down? What do they want? They don't.
They wanna learn English.
Nope. They don't care about English. What do they want?
They want their boyfriend to stay.
Exactly.
I think about it, but I don't dare to say it.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry. It's again. I'm not saying like it's wrong or don't worry. It's just like it's normal. So again, I'm just gonna give you an example. For example, when I help French entrepreneurs to learn English, actually I don't help them to learn English.
Mm,
I tell them that if they don't learn English, they lose money. And if they learn English, they make more money. So it's like make more money with English. People
okay,
who want
yeah.
to travel, they don't want to learn English. They just want to travel and have nice friends abroad. So in your case,
More easy as well.
in
Okay.
your case, they just want to save their relationship, or they just want to stay with their boyfriends, or they just want to have amazing experiences with foreigners. This is what they want.
True.
I mean,
True.
we'd have to deep down, but we can say that this is what they want because they think their English might have consequences. So you're not going to say, hey, I help you learn English. No. So what we're going to do here is that, let me just go here. I'm just going to open a doc here. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to, so we already defined the fact that I'm just gonna put it here. So our USP, unique selling proposition, it doesn't really matter what it is, just a fancy business term. But I help Cambodian girls. Is it? It's not like this. Is it like this?
Yeah.
Save. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Fix their relationships with a foreigner. Yeah, it's again, we can change this later, but just to understand. All right, this is the USP, right? So now we're gonna create what I call the SSS, right? Step-by-step system, all right? And this is the program.
Okay.
So the step-by-step program, I'm just gonna show you. I wrote a book in 2022. The name of the book is 5 Secrets to Speak a Language Fast. And this is what people like. They like 5 secrets, 5 things, 3 steps, all right? Because when you create a
Okay.
program with steps, people are ready to pay more. It's not just 1 hour with Mo. It becomes a package, right? So this is what we're gonna do.
I see.
First step is maybe going to be, let's think about it. First step is going to be, let's say, learn the basics of English. All right. Second is going to be learn the law of vocabulary.
Okay. Ooh.
And you can even like have a bonus, this is like 10 expressions in the native language. It doesn't even include English, but it's fine, of your boyfriend. In your case, if you know like a couple of expressions in French, it might help you with your relationship. Who knows? It's just like something you can add. So learn the law vocabulary, then learn the culture of your boyfriend. So culture, like let's say it's gonna be culture step, right? Culture step. For dating advice, I don't know. And then fifth one, and can be well, let's just take 4. All right. So again,
Okay.
this is just so that you have something to pitch. You can change it later. I had completely different things when I started. Now it's completely different. Even my book Now, like I wrote my book in 2022. Now my steps are
Mhm.
different because it changes all the time, right? So it's
Okay.
fine. But now we just have a base. All right. Those are the 4 steps we're gonna use. All right. And you can call this the let's say you don't even need a name for your method, but you can call this um the English. No, I don't know. I don't have any idea. Well, it doesn't really matter. The Mo method. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
All right. It doesn't really matter at this point. Okay. So now we have this. What do we miss? What is missing? I'm gonna tell you. This is a program. So we're gonna do this
Okay.
3 months. All right. Maybe 6 months. We can do this for 3 months. So 3 months, you're gonna do this. This is gonna be the first 4 weeks, let's say. This is going to be 2 weeks. This is gonna
Mm,
be 2 weeks. This is gonna be 2 weeks, and in person. I don't know. I'm just inventing things, right? Well, the idea is to do it online, but maybe you can do like something in person, right? With couples. You can like charge couples. So
okay.
and how? Well, it's going to be God. How 1-to-1 class once a week with me and group class with
Mm,
your boyfriend. He can join if he wants to. If he All right. This is an example. All right. So this is gonna be
okay.
so where you going when you're going to pitch, this is where you're gonna offer. What is missing? One thing very important.
Probably the resort.
All right, yeah. This is actually a very good one. The results, you're right. The
Okay.
results. Yeah, you're actually right. The results and
Oh, there's more?
one thing, very, very simple. The price. The price. So
Okay.
the result is going to be you will be able to sort of like save your relation. It's very difficult to quantify, but let's say it like this, all right? You'll be able to save a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
enjoy enjoy life with your boyfriend. All right, cool. Price, let's say $1,500.
Oh, wow.
Maybe less, maybe more. On my side, I charge between $2,500 and we go up to $12,000.
Mm, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's especially in Cambodia. I know. This is why we should
Yeah.
target people. We shouldn't target kids. We shouldn't target students because they won't be able to afford it. So maybe again, maybe you're gonna target those people who want to travel because you realize that they have more money and they can afford this. This is very important.
Mm-hmm.
You need to target people who can afford this. All right.
Okay.
You know, when you break it down like this, it's better. The wrong thing to do would be to choose the audience and then like, oh, I'm gonna put this price. No, do it reverse it. Put a high price and then think about who can afford this. Maybe
Okay.
you need to work with politicians in Cambodia who have the money. Maybe you need to work with football players. Maybe you need to work
Mm,
with like find an audience that has buying power, that deserves your price because this. Do you see the difference between this program and just one-to-one sessions about grammar?
yeah.
It's this like this is what you sell. This is worth $1,500 at least, even more.
Oh, wow.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
This is not worth $10. This is
Okay.
worth
I
a
see now.
lifetime. Like, how much does it cost to lose your relationship because of your English? How much does it cost? It
Oh, that's a
costs
lot.
it costs so much more than $1,500. It
Yes.
costs
True.
20,000. It doesn't even have value. It costs your relationship. It costs you someone you love. You should be ready to
Yeah.
invest, right? But again, let's see. Maybe those people don't have the money to afford it. And the idea is to find people who are ready to invest this. So maybe it's not going to be this one, maybe it's going to be another one. All right. So now
Okay.
we have the price, we have the results, we have the offer. What do we need to do now?
Try to find the target.
What do you mean by this?
Like, try to. Oh, we haven't started yet, so we need to. Yeah, we need to try to get the target, right?
What do you mean exactly by get the target? Like talk to them, or
Yeah, try to do advertise,
exactly?
or maybe
You're right.
try to. Yeah.
Yep. Now we need to. This is what I call. We need to bother people.
Mm.
We need to bother people. So what you're going to do, now that we have this, you're going to find all, because now you don't have. I'm just considering that you don't have a budget to spend in advertising, which helps
Mhm.
because we can literally tell the algorithm, help me. I want to help this type of people, and quote unquote Meta is going to help you. But now what you need to do is you need to find those people either in person or online
Mhm.
and talk to them.
Okay.
You need to talk to them. All right. You need to talk to them. And I'm just going to show, you know what? I'm just going to show you this because this is a reel I posted the other day. I think it's going to be very useful for you. Okay. Can you hear? The thing you have to care about when you start the language
Yeah.
teaching business is booking calls. Stop doing everything else. Stop posting content. Stop like slides. Stop whatever you're doing. Stop it. Just focus on booking calls. Why? Because this is the oxygen for your business. When you have someone on a call, then you can potentially help them. And if you focus just on booking calls, like sending DMs, bothering people, asking your family if they know someone, if they know someone, if they know someone, this is what you have to do every single day. Whenever it's your first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year in, bother people. This is the software I use for booking calls. And as you can see here, in 1 year, I booked 5,306 calls. Imagine what this can do. This is like 14 calls a day. People interested in my service. Imagine what this could do to your business right now. Book calls. Stop doing other things. The only thing you have to care about when you start wait, one thing, but all right. So
Book calls.
you need to book calls.
Mm-hmm.
And I told this to no, it wasn't my girlfriend, it was a friend. Like, if you don't want to book calls, don't build a business. Don't open a charity or like do something fun. You need to book calls. This is the boring part. This is the non-sexy part of a business. You need to bother people every single day. And so you need to find all those girls, Cambodian girls, that are in a relationship with a foreigner and send them DMs. This is, again, this is not what you're going to do your whole life. But to get your first customer, this is what you have to do. I sent
Okay.
so many. I remember my first customer. I got him after like 2 or 3 months. I was sending DMs every single day to all those French entrepreneurs. I was harassing. No, not harassing. Sorry. I was like literally bothering people every single day to jump on a call with me and then to pitch them my service.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to DM those people, those girls that are in a relationship with foreigners, and you're gonna make sure that they come on a call with you. I'm gonna send you the script. I'm gonna send you the DM script you can use to make sure they jump on a call with you. And then what do you think is the next step after we do this?
Try to convince them.
Exactly. And the cool thing is that you have a program that is made for them. They're like, holy crap, I have a program that is literally made for me. Like, this is the first step, the second step, the third step, and I'm gonna tell, oh, but do you have this? Do you also have a in-person events with the, oh yes. And then in the next call, you're gonna add it. And maybe someone's gonna tell you, oh, but do you have more love vocabulary? Yeah, of course. And then you change
Okay.
the offer and you adapt it to this to the prospects that this is the best thing ever. You're gonna have people in calls. This is data. They're gonna tell you, oh, but I don't like this. I prefer this. Oh yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Next call, you say this instead of the other one, right? And the next call, and the
Okay.
next one, the next one, the next call, you keep having new things and you adapt your offer. And the cool part is you invest zero in marketing. You can start with $0 and start having your first client. This is how I got my first clients.
Wow. Okay. I see now.
And then I'm gonna you need to learn sales. Then on the call, you need to sell them. You need to sell them on the
Mm-hmm.
call. So I'm just gonna give you like basic sales advice. But once you have people in calls on the call, sorry, you basically ask them, right, what they struggle with, what are their goals, what they want to achieve, why is it important to them to achieve this, and then,
Uh-huh.
right, I'm just like teaching you like really basic sales. We might do another call to really go in depth about this. And then, oh, where's the doc that we? And then when you basically, you know what? Maybe I can actually share my sales scripts. Let's see. Well, this one is in French though, but so it's
Oh.
basically five. I don't know why it keeps turning off. God damn it. Anyway, I think you see me perfectly fine. So
Yeah, I see.
you're gonna ask them, oh, what is bothering you? For how much for how much time is it bothering you? What have you tried in the past? Oh, I've tried English schools, blah blah blah. And then you explain your program. Here, once you have all the questions and you know their goals, you know what why they're stuck, you're gonna tell them, all right,
Mm-hmm.
so I can help you, and this is the program, and this is the price. Do you want to do it? Yes or no?
Okay.
You pitch them this, they're going to say yes, and you process the payments. What's next? Well, maybe they're gonna say no, and this is where sales, when sales is coming, is that you also need to learn how to convince people. People are going to say no to you, right? And this is I told
Mm-hmm.
you, like I've had people literally telling me, "Hey, no, sorry, Luke, I joined another company." All right, took time, and at the end of the 30 minutes that we had a conversation, they actually said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna join you." So
No. Okay.
people are gonna say no to you, right?
Uh-huh.
This comes from like I've had more than 1,000 calls, I think, like for real. I booked as you saw on the reel, I've booked more than five, like I think since 2020, maybe more than 20,000 calls, right? Of just like having calls and making sure people say yes at the end of the call. Usually, a good conversion rate is between 20% and 30%. You're not gonna sell to anyone, but at the end, you
Mm-hmm.
also gather data. Why did they say no? Because maybe the program was not good for them. Maybe the price, maybe it was too high. Maybe it was not the good program. Maybe it was not. You didn't really convince them. You didn't do this. You didn't do this. Right. So this is very important.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now let's say so you have a girl, Cambodian girl on a call. She says yes, she pays $1,500. Well, first, how
Mm-hmm.
do you feel? Happy, right? We literally just had a client and you made how much is the average salary? The average monthly salary in Cambodia?
Depend on the job, but mostly in the office, probably $700
All right, cool. So you
average.
literally in 1 hour, you literally made two times the average salary of Cambodia, which is cool, right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
With just and you know this is what I told my girlfriend the other day. I'm gonna send you the reel as well. I told her I'd rather send 3,000 DMs a day than get a job
Mm-hmm.
because I know that if I send 3,000 DMs, I would get one client, which is 2 months of salary in Cambodia. Imagine you send 3,000
Yeah.
DMs and the market is huge. You'll get one client. You're good, so to speak, right? This is crazy.
Yeah.
And yes, sending DMs is not cool. Trust me, it's not fun. It's
True.
not cool.
Yeah.
But is it worth it? Yes. And again, you don't have to do
Okay.
this your whole life. I'm gonna tell you. Well, this is more advanced, but once you have money, right? Once you have like clients, right? You have cash, so that later you can pay in advertising and people come to you instead of you coming to them.
Okay.
This is the whole point. This is where we start because you don't have budget. If you have 20K, you can start with ads right away, which is better because it's faster. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What is how you
Mm-hmm.
start? This is how I start. This is how everybody starts. All right. So then, what do you do when you sell? This is the cool part. This is the cool part because what are you going to do now?
I really don't have no clue.
It's actually pretty obvious. You're gonna coach them. You're gonna help them because
Oh
they paid,
yeah.
right?
Oh
Now you
yeah.
need to help
Oh
them.
yeah.
Now you need to help them, right? So
Mm-hmm.
here, as we said, So this is the 3-month program where we have one-to-one class. So then you're going to organize the classes. And the cool thing is that what you can do when you start is, let's say you start today. Let's say you sold me this program today to me. You can tell them, hey, by the way, we start on May 1st. So that you have 2 weeks to build a program with them and ask them questions and be on one-on-one class with them. So you
Okay.
don't have to worry about building the program and, oh, but what if I sell and they have nothing? They're not gonna trust me. No, it's normal. Like, you buy now and we start in 2 weeks. And it gives you 2 weeks, because when someone pays, it's gonna push you to build the course and to build the slides that you need to help them and so on and so forth, right? Whereas if you start building the course, which is what most people do, they build a course, they build things that nobody wants, and then they can't sell. But if you sell first and you build later, this makes sense. So this is what you should do, right? You learn
Okay.
to sell, and then you say, okay, your first student, we're going to start in 2 weeks. So it gives you time. You ask them questions. What do you want to work on? Okay, I want to do this, 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 and this, and this, and this. And then on the sessions, you're going to figure out, you're going to have data on what they want to work in, and you just give them this. That's it.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Right? And then I'm not gonna go too much in details about this, but then basically what you do is, once you have enough clients, you can hire teachers. Now on my side, I have more than 20 teachers working not all of them full time, but most of them full time, to help my students with like the sessions and stuff like this.
Okay.
But basic stuff, this is what you should do, right? So choose the audience, all right, as we said. So I'm just going to go back on my notes here. So you choose the audience, you position yourself as the only solution, then the offer, we did it. Then you butter people by sending DMs or by finding them in person. Then you propose them to, you basically book a call with them. You show up on the call, all right? You show up on the call, and then you deliver the service, which is the coaching. And don't worry about this, you're going to figure it out on the way. Just ask them what they want, tell them it's going to start in 2 weeks, so it gives you time to prepare a bit what you want, like the first sessions, and then you just figure out on the way. You ask them what they want for next week, and you just give them. And then the cool thing with clients, when they pay, you literally tell them their problems every single week. You know, they're like, oh, you know what? Like, for example, you, right? Maybe you're going to tell me, oh, but Luke, like, maybe what is one thing that you think right now that it's not going to work? You're going to tell me, oh, Luke, but what do I do after the coaching? I don't know. I can't do this. All right. So on my side, this becomes my step 7, right? And if you tell me, oh, but what do I do after this? How can I do this? How can I do this? I want to do this. All right. So this becomes my step 8, right? This is how you figure out.
Okay. All
Remember,
right.
figure out by the client's problems, not what you want. This is very important. The market doesn't care about what you want. The market cares about their problems, not yours, not what you want to do. All right?
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Does it make sense?
Yeah. I actually have some question, but maybe not right now.
Yeah,
But
sure.
maybe next time. Yeah. But there's one question that I want to ask is the books call. Is it like these websites like
Okay,
like a
my software, no. My software is like, I mean, it's pretty cheap for what it is, but when you start, you don't need one. You just literally tell them like for example, with you, let's say I want to book a call with you. Hey, Mo, are you free tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 5 p.m.? What do you prefer?
okay?
What do you prefer? 2 p.m., 5 p.m.? I'm gonna show you exactly how I can help you find it.
5 p.m.
I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm gonna fix a relationship with your boyfriend, and so that you can speak English with him. And okay, 5 p.m. Yep. Cool.
5
Great.
p.m.
So
Yeah.
I'll take notes. Make sure to mark your calendar busy and come to the call tomorrow. And then the next day in the morning, I'll just send you a small reminder so that you will jump on the call. And then at 5
And
p.m.
it's like
you send the Zoom. Like, hey, at 4:45, like, hey, a reminder in 15 minutes we have our call. Here's the link. See you later.
Okay. Because most of Cambodian people, because this is my first time hearing about bookstore,
Yeah, sure.
like on so it's like I'm just get it. It's not a common things for Cambodian to
Okay.
know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Like I know that like I think in Brazil someone told me the same. Like in Brazil it's not very common to like book calls. People usually don't like jump on calls and stuff. It's really common in Europe and in the US, but
Mhm.
I don't see any issue. Like if it's real like people don't want to jump on calls, um it's because well usually you know when you start it's always the hardest one because nobody trusts you. And but you should just like it's just volume. Like if you ask 10,000 people, if you have 10,000 conversations, you will have people on calls, trust me. Whether it's
Okay.
Cambodia, any country, it works.
All right.
If you
Got it.
again, here's the thing. It's not gonna work if you're just a random weird girl who does random shit, right? But if you have value to provide to them, they will be like, "Oh, of course I'm gonna jump on this call."
Mm-hmm.
Like you, right?
Okay.
You had no reason to jump on a call with me if I was just a random guy from the internet. But because you
True. Yeah.
trust me, because you trust me, because Jenny knows me, he's like, all right, let's jump on a call, right? Why
Yeah.
would you jump on a
Yeah.
call with me? Because I have
Yeah.
value to
Because
offer you. You would never
uh-huh.
jump on a call with me if I was just a random guy in Switzerland. But because I have value to offer you, you jump on a call with me, and the call becomes like natural to you, even though you're from Cambodia,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? The call becomes natural if there is value. People want value. People want to fix their problems. People want to achieve their goals. That's it. And if they
True.
find a solution to this problem, and this solution is to book a call, then they'll be on the call.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
it's just simple math. If usually in the industry, the conversion is like 25, 30%. So if you have 10 people on calls, you will sell to 3, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's over enough.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions? Does it make sense?
No, not for now.
Nope. All right, cool. So yeah, on my side also for the video, I didn't really want to go too much in depth about the niche the niche actually it's a word we can pronounce two different ways, niche or niche. But about the niche thing, you really need to take time because this is very important. You can change it later. I wouldn't change it. Usually when you commit, unless you really see that like nobody wants it and it's like you're completely wrong, you need to change and pivot. But take one and go for it, right? Take
Okay.
one that makes sense, that you want to do, that the market wants, where you can relate with people. I think that this relationship that could be a good one because you have a French boyfriend. It can help. Like you can really like and he's a filmmaker, so he can help you
Yeah.
with this. You guys can record each other. You have an edge. You have an unfair advantage that not a lot of people have, which is this.
This is actually a really good idea to start.
Yeah, think about it. Like think about all the like this is the best thing ever. Like think about your unfair advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of them. You have a filmmaker as a boyfriend. You have you have a relationship where you guys need to speak English. You have a lot of things like this, right?
And you know that people on social media, they like it when you post the thing about
Yes. So there's one more important thing is Cambodian people likes to watch a Cambodian girl with a foreigner's boyfriend.
Perfect.
And
I
they
didn't
like
know
when
this.
they like having conversation together on a video.
Awesome. This is awesome. I didn't know. So do you see?
Yeah.
It's even
This
better.
is, I never think about it.
yeah.
Cool. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Cool. So I think we can wrap up this call, right?
Okay.
Unless you have any other
Alright.
question.
Okay.
Cool. So we're gonna
Not for
wrap up
now.
this call. And I'm just gonna do my outro. So guys, if you're watching this video, and you also want to me to help you fix your language teaching business, whether you don't know what to do, like as Mo, she really didn't know if she had to teach, but she likes languages, she wanted to do it. And as you can see, we literally figured out that her unfair advantage was actually to be in a relationship with a French man in Cambodia, a filmmaker, so he can help her to record content, and she understands a bit like the relationship thing here, and she has a very good English compared to most Cambodians, so she has this unfair advantage, so she can be the premium solution for this. We're gonna figure out, and maybe we can do another video in a couple of months to see where you're at. And so yeah, dear listener, if you want my help, you can book a call. The link is in the description. And yeah, that's it. Was nice to be with you, and I'll see you in another video. Let's go. Bye bye.